And welcome everyone, thank you very much for joining me today in my latest episode. What a win that was. Obviously the Reds ran out 3-0 against Huddersfield Town and made up and buzzing that the Reds have picked up 3 valuable points within this part of the season. As all of you know, we've not had, obviously, we had the Tottenham result and then obviously the Manibor 7-0 and obviously the United draw. It's been a bit inconsistent of late, as Liverpool have been all season, but going into today, we really needed those 3 points, and I'm made up we actually got them. Like, obviously we'll go and we'll talk about in the comment section after this. I want to know all your opinions, so get involved. Leave your comments in the comment section below. It'd be very much appreciated. But yeah, let's get cracking. Obviously, we knew what we'd get with Huddersfield Town, and we obviously, the stubbornness and what they done against United. They obviously won 2-1 at their ground there last week. It's a very defensive team. They're not obviously going to attack Liverpool. The teams coming to Liverpool, Anfield in general anyway, won't attack us. But we've seen today with, I think it was the stats, I get the stats up, they only had 1 shot in the whole game, obviously, and that was off target as well, compared to obviously Liverpool's 16 shots on goal today. Very reminiscent of what we've been seeing all season long. But today, even though we registered 6 shots off target and 8 shots on target, so that's an improvement obviously on the last game against Spurs anyway. But I really want to know your thoughts. Who was your man of the match? First off, there wasn't much going on, was there? Obviously we had the Mohamed Salah foul. Obviously Bobby got dragged back by one of their defenders and Mo stepped up. I was frustrated. I want to know who would you put as Liverpool's penalty taker? For me, I was like, why is Milner not taking it? Obviously, he's missed I think a couple of pens in the last run-up when he has taken the pens. But for me, James last season, I think he scored like 8 out of 9 or something. He scored loads, didn't he, James? That's where most of his goals come from, the penalty spot, playing left-back last season. But I want to know your thoughts. Who should be Liverpool's priority goal penalty taker? Obviously Milner might not be on the pitch, so obviously who would you choose? It depends who you talk to, but for me, if Milner's on the pitch, him, hands down. It shouldn't be Salah. Obviously Salah, I think that's what Klopp's thinking might have been. Maybe obviously what he helped Egypt score. He scored the penalty on the final closing minutes for to reach World Cup qualification. Yeah, so I was a bit frustrated, but Mo stepped up. Anyone that takes a pen, it's a huge responsibility anyway. But lucky enough, for Huddersfield, their keeper obviously saved it, and Hendo hit the post. But yeah, let me know your thoughts on the first half. It was a bit sluggish. Huddersfield sat back, as you'd expect. They weren't going to pressurise Liverpool's defence, and the way in which we've been playing, there's been a huge lack in quality and creativity, especially with Phil's injury, obviously not on the pitch. Adam Lallana still not registered. Obviously, Sadio Mane injured as well. Kleiny still out injured. We have got injuries, but I like Hughes as well, and me. We should not be relying on the players that we've got out. Yeah, it's not going to help our cause, but the players on the pitch and the players on the bench, they should be good enough to actually come into this side, and that's how you're able to stabilise a title challenge, or even a good enough title challenge. You look at City, you look at the top teams, Barcelona, Real Madrid, Inter, Bayern Munich. They've all got a quality second string of players that they can bring on, and there's no lacking in quality when they do bring them on, or there is any injuries, you don't miss them. But obviously Liverpool at this moment in time, we're not at that stage, but hopefully, obviously, we're waiting until January, and that's a whole new video. But today, Huddersfield, yeah, so it was 0-0 in the first half, and then in the second half, that's when things started to, obviously, we had a little bit of luck. Sturridge's goal, obviously, Huddersfield's, I think it was the captain, obviously plays right back, I've forgotten his name, apologies. Well, he flicked it on, didn't he? And you're like, he's headed into no man's land, straight into Danny Sturridge's path. The last player on the pitch you want that ball to fall to. Lucky enough for the Reds, it fell to Danny Sturridge. Dinked it over, obviously, the advancing Huddersfield goalie, come off his line. And you're like, yes, Danny, he really needed that goal for me. Danny Sturridge has really needed that goal, as we just said. He's the. I really hope, and like you see him with his celebrations, it was a bit subdued. Really, obviously, he's going to be obviously frustrated. Strikers get frustrated if they're not on the pitch and they're not scoring. But Danny Sturridge, he's been very much fit this season, and it's a frustration for me and probably every single one of you, but mainly Danny himself. Out of all the players and on the pitch, for me, Danny Sturridge is by a million miles for me personally. If he's on top of his game, but I just wish we could get that form when he had, obviously, Luis Suarez. Having Luis Suarez playing around you will advance and make you play anyone on the pitch play better. But for me, I hope Sturridge can get to that level, really bang in 20 goals. I hope he bangs in 20 goals this season. But he just needs to get a proper run of game, get his fitness up. And I think we could very much get the best out of Danny. But fingers crossed. So it was a quality think goal. Let me know your thoughts on the Danny Sturridge goal. Bobby, obviously, the second goal, it come out for, obviously, one of them that was just before the goal. The class defending of apologies, I don't know all the Huddersfield players. Their centre back, it was quality work down there. Obviously, the left hand side for Liverpool. If it was Bobby Firmino tried to pull it back, he pulled it back. Danny Sturridge was right there to put it away, but the Huddersfield defender literally come in, blocked it out, and you're like, whoa, what a tackle! And then obviously it goes out for corner, and we scored off a corner. Yeah, we scored off a corner. Liverpool, Bobby, dink, they smashed it headed right into the ground, and it was a quality goal. And you're like, scoring off corners, everything that could happen in this game is happening. Like, a fantastic header. Let me know your thoughts on the Bobby Firmino goal. And obviously the third and final goal of the game, Gini Wijnaldum, the goal of the game for me, absolute class. With Gini, as always will, we want him to score a lot more goals. Yes, again, another home goal. He just doesn't obviously like scoring away from home, but hopefully he can score a lot more. I really want Gini to score. As we've seen at Newcastle, when he gets a lot more advanced forwards, hopefully that goal gives him a lot more confidence to shoot outside the box. Obviously, the Dutchman, when you see him playing for Holland, he's very much a Dutch master, and hopefully when he has been playing for us this season, when he gets in those areas, he hasn't been shooting a lot. But hopefully today, as we've seen, he just absolutely rifled it into the top right-hand corner of the goal. And the keeper had no chance. I think just about clipped the underside of the bar as well. But let me know your thoughts as well. Shout out to Joe Gomez as well. For me, the lad is doing absolutely fantastic this season. The last couple of games he played absolutely class. And if Kleiny does eventually, hopefully comes back sooner, or he's got a very difficult chance by trying to scoot, obviously, Joe out of the right back spot, or even people have been talking about moving Joe Gomez into the centre back position, really. But for me, I wouldn't move Joe Gomez out of position, especially when the way in which and the form he's showing playing at right back. Obviously, Klavan coming late. Obviously, Lovren was on the team sheet and was like, why is Klopp bringing him in? But obviously, he made a late change, obviously, to bring Klavan in, obviously, the Estonian alongside Matip. Those two, really, defence played alright, but they really didn't get tested today. It's a game where Liverpool's defence, if Huddersfield come away with this and they had one shot and one goal, then we're rightly so, we would have been fuming. But Liverpool dominated the game. I think it was 74% possession. Huddersfield with 26% possession, as you'd expect with the away teams. But Liverpool demanded fully, as they should, against Huddersfield. And most teams, not even against the big boys, we should be dominating at home with all the chunks of possession. But we very much did create a lot of chances today. Obviously, so yeah, who was your man in the match today? For me, I'd shout out Gomez, and obviously Mo Salah had a very good game as well. And there was a lot more, as obviously Milner, when he got dropped in, obviously in the hold midfield role, he freed up Hendo, obviously to get a lot more advanced forward, and Gini, that allowed obviously Gini to break forward and get in his goal. But yeah, let me know your thoughts, and quickly shout out, obviously, just before, sorry, apologies if the video was a bit late, everyone. I was just watching you under 17s, and shout out to England. They were 2-0 down against, obviously, Spain in under 17s World Cup final, and they won 5-2, and Ryan Bluesteck got the golden ball, 8 goals in the competition, and what a bright future the young Red has. Obviously, we got him from Chelsea, and I'd even put him in the I'd put him in the first team, get him on the bench. give him a couple of minutes because he fully deserves that. If you've not seen the lad, go and watch the highlights of what he's been doing in this tournament. Absolutely sublime performances. Obviously got 2 back-to-back hat-tricks in the tournament and obviously 2 goals today. But shout out under 17s and under 20s for the England World Cup. Hopefully the big teams and the media don't big them up, or obviously the golden generation, but let them develop. Let all the England team, let them push through together, and hopefully give it 4 or 5 years, we could be. Obviously, we've seen what happened with Spain. Spain had obviously their under 17s, under 20s a couple of years back before they started winning the World Cups. Well, fingers crossed. But every single one of the lads from England, and especially Ryan Brewster being obviously the Red, absolute smashing, amazing performance today and in the competition. But shout out to England is right, and up to the Reds as well. That's most important. The Reds have got 3 points back in the Premier League. Very much what we needed, obviously, off the back of the Huddersfield performance. But yeah, let me know your thoughts today. Hopefully you've all had a quality weekend, everyone. And yet again, apologies, I haven't been releasing as quicker videos anyway. I was fuming after the Spurs game. I didn't want to come on and do a proper full-on rant because I was really frustrated off the back of that as well. But apologies for that. I'll probably do another video as well. But I didn't want to come on and rant because a lot of yous were obviously frustrated off the back of the Spurs results. For me, it was absolutely not good enough. But yeah, coming into 3 points today. So yeah, hopefully everyone have a quality weekend. Enjoy the Reds. Enjoy Anthony Joshua's fight. He's on tonight in the heavyweight division. Go on, Anthony, lad. But yeah, everyone, up to the Reds. Have a quality weekend, and I'll speak to you very soon. You never walk alone. Cha. Hey.